Hey everybody, welcome to Fire in the Hole. Just got all my stuff back that I left in Heiko's van that I forgot the other day. So I wonder what should I review first, because I got a bunch of stuff. That deadly chip is calling my name, the chip that's hotter than the Pocky chip. It's a little corner that fell out in the bag. It's big, about the size, a flake about the size of a very small flake here. This big maybe, the little tiny flake. And I thought, well, whatever. I popped it in, and I was like, yeah, it's a little hot. And then after a little while, I guess I swallowed it. It was too small to realize. And the pain, the heat, I won't call it pain, but the sensation started way down here. And I thought, whoa, that kind of bypassed my mouth. Because usually I see it coming. If it punches me here, I know it's going to punch me here too. Or sometimes you feel it going all the way down. But that little corner of the chip, wow. So I'm not looking forward to eating that whole thing. Maybe I'll get Max to eat a corner. I don't know if I can punish him that hard. But anyways, so one of the highlights of the weekend for me was talking with Matt McLean at the Slim's Pepper Company. Let me make sure I'm getting this right here. I should really set myself up better when I do these things. Anyways, here, I can do this because I got him tagged. So yes, Matt McLean at Slim's Pepper Company. He said they did this signature sauce for the band Green Jellÿ, and so I got to meet Bill Manspeaker finally. I met the bass player, I met the drummer. I got to meet most of the guys, and I talked to Slim, actually Matt at Slim's, for a little while, probably more than I talked to anybody else at the whole expo, which is kind of surprising. So I had to buy a bottle of this sauce just because it's kind of a one-off novelty sauce. I don't say that meaning that it's not good. I just thought that it'll be a unique one in my collection for sure. The sauce, as I was told, was a sweet jalapeno, and the ingredients are jalapenos, water, sugars, white vinegar, and salt. So that is really my kind of sauce, where you just keep it simple, stupid. Just give me the peppers, give them a dash of pinch of salt, pinch of sugar, a little bit of cider vinegar, whatever, just to marry it. And but mostly I want to taste the pepper. So for me, jalapenos have never been really big on my radar. The heat doesn't really deliver, except I must say Mrs. Renfro's green salsa, that the temperature indicator on it said it was really hot, and I said, well, that's just silly. You can't make jalapenos hot. And whatever they do, they bring out some real heat. I was truly astonished. That's an awesome verde that Mrs. Renfro's. But today I'm want to get into a Soylent green Jellÿ, sweet jalapeno. So not very often that I don't even open the sauce before I try it. I don't know if there's a seam on this one. Try and see if there's sure there is. Perforation. There's always a nice little, if you look around, you'll see the sweet spot. So give it a shake. Oh, let's have a look at the label there. Soylent green Jellÿ. You can see you got the cow god there, all the puppet characters that are featured in the show. Soylent green Jellÿ, and so I meant to take a picture of the other side of the bottle because it says a bunch of funny stuff here too. But unfortunately, in my lighting conditions, let me see if I did take a picture of it, because I did take a couple of pictures here. This one, this one, this one, this one. There we go. Official hot sauce of the Grammy-nominated, Guinness record-holding, multi-million-selling Godfathers of Punk Rock puppet band. Also, the actual Krabby Patty secret formula. To find out more, watch the video here. GreenJellowSucks.com. First run batch limited to, what did I get? 64 out of 100. 64. Just like the old Commodore. So again, Silence of the Sponge is the new video, which I think kind of took Green Jellÿ to another level. They kind of really dialed it in on that one. It was a little tighter than I'm used to seeing Green Jellÿ. They're usually pretty loose as a punk band. That's kind of what it's all about. But that one it got a little bit hardcore, and I kind of liked it. So again, as they say, if you want to see, you want to find out about more the actual Krabby Patty secret formula, you got to head over to GreenJellowSucks.com with 2 X's. GreenJellowSucks XX All right, so enough stalling. Ooh. Oh boy. First off, I smell a lot of jalapenos. I'm not smelling much else. It's definitely not vinegar forward. It's there, but it's hiding behind the jalapeno. I smell peppers right off the bat. Just tons and tons of peppers. Oh boy. I sure hope it's nearly as hot as it smells, because it smells tremendous. So let's get the pour on camera here. Nice good pour there. Smells a little pickly too. I like that. I suppose that's just the nature of the jalapeno pod. Come on. Oh, got a little clunky there. That's perfect. Nice and chunky. Have a look at that. And see, great color, great texture, super texture. Oh yeah. Smells even louder on the spoon. I smell mostly jalapeno, a little pickly background. I suspect that's just mostly from the vinegar combining with the green pepper. But I can't wait no longer. I'm actually salivating a little bit. That's always a good sign when I'm in a hurry to go in. So fire in the hole. Very sweet. It smelled more like jalapeno than it tastes. It tastes a lot sweeter than it smelled. I suspect the kids are going to go crazy for this one. The heat level, I would say, is exactly at the right spot to not scare people off. I think chili heads will like it. Might be a little sweet for the purists. But that said, I can't even imagine how good this is going to taste dipping corn chips into. It's going to be delicious. So, wow. I would like to personally thank Bill Manspeaker for giving me a big hug. I always thought Heiko was a big hugger. I think Bill actually almost managed to outdo Heiko as he grabbed me and hugged me. I think he almost lifted me off the ground, which was lovely. I don't mind a man hug. I can deal with a bromance. It was a really exciting thing for me to finally meet somebody that I've been following for a long time, and it was really cool talking to Matt too. Got heads up on some neat stuff. It was funny because I went to their table was one of the first places I visited at the Expo, and I saw they had some novelty stuff like the toe of Satan, and they had Pocky chips, and there was just kind of fluffy stuff, and I thought, oh, I can finally grab a Pocky, right? Because for me, I know where to get them, but it's just that I don't go there very often. So I thought, well, I can kill two birds. I can just grab one here, and so I ran away knowing that, all right, I know where I can get a Pocky chip. And then when I finally came back later with my money in my pocket, they were all sold out. So that's when I chatted up Matt. I said, well, geez, I was hoping to get a Pocky chip. And we had a real good chat, and he's a really cool guy. And it was really cool. But then Heiko went around the corner and got me that other chip that he said is even way hotter than a Pocky. So that'll be maybe my next review. I'm not too sure yet. But had a hell of a time in Hamilton. Also, want to make a shout out. Jamie Parisi was my table mate, the guy I was working with under Heiko. The three of us worked the table pretty hard the whole time. But I always used to think that my enthusiasm was sort of above the non-chili head guy, because I kind of get it and I understand the ins and outs. And Jamie blew me away. He was so enthusiastic for a guy who's arguably not a chili head. He's just a guy who likes a sauce here and there. And man, his knowledge was right up there. He was really equipped well for the job, and it was a pleasure working with him because it didn't feel like anybody was carrying anybody. We were all just pushing hard. And so cheers to Jamie. Again, massive thanks to Heiko. Thanks to Matt McLean. I want to thank Brody Dawson. We got some tasters on the Friday that just blew our minds. We got some sneak peek stuff that was real insider stuff, and that is to me invaluable. You couldn't buy an experience like that. So I want to thank Brody Dawson, and we sure had a great time. Also, Hurtberry Farms, I believe we tried their melting chocolate, the hot chocolate bar, the disc that you drop into a hot chocolate. That stuff was the bomb. That stuff was fire, pure delicious, and pure heat. And as most chili heads know, that's the real deal when you can deliver on both. So here's to Hamilton Heatwave House. Oh, and super bonus plus, found out that Kendall didn't lose all his videos from the weekend, so there will be videos. Thank goodness. I heard yesterday that Kendall had a glitch and didn't record all the stuff he thought he recorded, and my heart almost broke, because he's not just doing it for himself anymore. Now he's the editor at Chilly magazine, and so he has to go tell his boss he screwed it all up. My heart sank, and then when Heiko told me tonight, I didn't even find out until I just went over to Heiko's place, and he said they were all found. And it was like a huge weight lifted off of me. Oh, thank goodness for Kendall. Oh my God. Having had a couple of silent movie incidents with my webcam, which doesn't cost anyone anything except that I get no audio, and it drives me crazy. I know how bad I feel when it's just me. I can't even imagine what he would have felt like if he thought the whole weekend was a wash, no record of anything. But I'm very glad. So cheers to Kendall Stadler, to tasting the heat. I can't think of anyone else to name. Who else did I forget? All the stuff that I forgot last night. Anyways, cheers. Here's looking forward to heating up the capital in Ottawa in May. Heiko's Hot Sauce is sponsoring that one, and I'd like to see everybody come to Ottawa for that.